The fellas hit the road after an incredible 3-game series against the New York Yankees. And if you were trying to be negative about the Toronto Blue Jays, there was one thing that you could still hang on to. And that's that the Toronto Blue Jays are one game, even after the win today, they're one game under the 500 mark when it comes to their road record. But you watch them today, and they just didn't miss a beat. Apparently they got into Detroit at 2 in the morning or something like that, and they go out there and lay a beat down 11-4 at Comerica Park. The rain threatening late, and I'm sitting here like, for the love of God, I got a video to make. Do not go into a rain delay. And they do not. The Blue Jays bring out the big bats, though, in this one. 11 runs, 15 hits. And a lot of it happened after the 5th inning. They had absolutely nothing going early on against Reese Olson. You go back to Reese Olson's last outing against the Blue Jays in Toronto. I believe that was in May when he did that. That was, hold on. No, May 17th. We're at Rogers Center, 6 innings of 1-hit baseball, walked 1 and struck out 6, and he was dominating through this start. Through 5 innings, he was outstanding. But as the Blue Jays have shown us, day in, day out, they do not care how well you're doing on a given day. Oh, you're dominating us through 5? That's cute. Let's see you do it through 6. And he couldn't. Nathan Lucas gets called out on strikes to start that 5th inning. And then George Springer, good at bat, draws a walk. Then Vladdy, very similar to the Yankee game, kind of reaches for one, but pulls it down the right field, or the left field line, on a line. Again, a lot of line drives from Vladdy today. Love to see it. Even one of his outs was a line drive to the warning track in dead center field. So you love what you're seeing from him in this game. But he does that again, fires it down the line, Springer around second, rounds third, he scores, we're tied at 1, vibes are back, here we go. Then Bo Bichette grounds out, Vladdy moves up to third base, the go-ahead run is at third, with 2 out with Addison Barger at the dish. They intentionally walk Addison Barger, and I get it, right? Barger crushes baseballs, he's feeling good recently, he already had a hit in this ball game. So, you take the bat out of his hands, you got Ernie, who's a righty, coming up to the plate, who mashes lefties. We all know the numbers against right-handed pitching and hasn't been very good this year. So they intentionally walk Barger. You got runners in the corners, now 2 out. And then Reese Olson throws an absolute meatball, a cement-mixing breaking ball. And Ernie Clement drills this thing to left field, and it's gone! A 3-run shot for Ernest Clement. And the Blue Jays all of a sudden have a 4-1 lead. Do you think they were done? Nope. Change up, down and in to Joey Loperfido, and he drives one to right field, and it's gone. Back-to-back homers for Ernie Clement and Joey Loperfido. And the Jays lead at 5-1. And then he hits Tyler Heineman in the leg, and they're like, all right, that's enough of Reese Olson. 5 dominant innings. And the Blue Jays stay patient. They stay strong. Because honestly, a lot through this game, there's some line drives right at guys. And I messaged that group chat I'm in. And I'm like, all these piss missiles are finding gloves. But this team, they don't get angry at that. They don't like, our luck's crap today. It's a stinker. No! They keep pushing. They keep fighting. They keep swinging. And they did that in that inning. And they're up 5-1. And you think they're done. They're going to sit on that. You're going to have to use some leverage, guys. Wrong. Next, and this is what I talk about so many times in these videos, where when you put up a big number, you want to put up a 0 the next half inning to keep the fellas buzzing. And Eric Lauer, just doing his thing. He was absolutely electric tonight. Has a quick inning in the bottom half of the 6th. Was it 3 down? It was 3 down. Fly out from Gleyber Torres. A strikeout of Jahmai Jones. By the way, he had a solo shot in the 2nd inning. Bottom of the 1st. Jays were down 1-0. Anyways, gets a Jahmai Jones strikeout, pop out from Spencer Torkelson, 3-up, 3 down. Jays get right back on the bats. Nathan Lucas a bloop double down the right field line. George grounds out, but that moves Lucas up to third base. So you've got third with only one out with Vladdy at the dish, and he rips a line drive single to right. Look, I understand it's still a single, but I'm not looking for a bouncing ball single through the left side or a worm burner, like it's just going to hit the ground and he just hit it really hard into the ground. It finds a hole. No, he ripped a line drive single to right field, scoring Nathan Lucas. It's 6-1. Then Bose hits an infield single, Vladdy up to second base. Then Addison Barger, against the lefty, may I add, drills one to the right center field gap. I don't think did it get all the way to the wall? Who cares? Vladdy scores, Bose scores, an RBI triple. 2-run triple for Addison Barger. Jays continue to pile on. Then Ernie Clement hits a sac fly, scoring Barger. The Jays just continue to pile on. It is 9-1 all of a sudden. It's crazy what was happening. And then you want to go to the top half of the 8th inning with Will Wagner on base. Nathan Lucas. Oh my. Look, the pitcher on the mound was not very good. Jeff Hartlieb, when you pitch an inning and a third in your this season and you have an ERA of 40, you're not good. You're not good. And it was with the Yankees. They said screw that and gave him to the Tigers. There you go. And Nathan Lucas hits a 420-foot bomb down the right field line. And it is 11-1 Blue Jays. Hey, Michael K., how's that run differential for us now? Well, Chad Greenstar tried to screw with that. He allows 3 runs in the bottom of the 9th inning. I don't know. When acquisitions start happening and the bullpen starts getting deeper and whatnot, I see him being DFA'd. He just gives up too many bombs. It's way too many bombs. But who cares? Jays win it 11-4, and they just continue to buzz going into Detroit. Now, it's a 4-game series. Long way to go. However, you won game 1, massive. You won the Reese Olson game. I'm sorry, but that's damn good. Going into play today, Reese Olson has thrown 63 innings this year, an ERA of 2.71, a whip of 1.19. He's allowed 3 homers this season. He allowed back-to-back jacks in the 6th. This team is so different than they were earlier this year. It's incredible. But you won the Reese Olson start. Obviously, the Tarek Skubal stuff that he's expected to start Saturday. You got this win. You got a game 1 victory. You can breathe a little bit, right? And if you look at the standings, with the Oakland A's, I don't care, the Sacramento A's, they're 5-0 against the Astros right now. If that stands, the Jays will have sole possession of first place in the American League by a full game. What is happening? I'm loving this. 19 games over 500 at 61-42 on the year. And 4.5 games up in the Yankees. Like, we're all looking at the Astros score right now. We're like, oh yeah, the Yankees are 4.5 behind us now. Because they were idle. They didn't play today. Incredible. Just keep playing, boys. All right, let's get to these player stats. Nathan Lucas, 2 for 5, scored 2 runs, 2 RBIs, and a homer. Big day. George Springer, 1 for 4, scored a run and walk, got on base twice. Good to see. Vladdy had a good day. I liked his approach today. 3 for 5, scored 2 runs, drove in 2. Brilliant stuff. Bo Bichette, 1 for 5, scored a run. Fine. Barger, 1 for 4, scored 2 runs, drove in 2 runs. Love it. Ernie Clement, 2 for 4, runs scored, 4 RBIs. Listen to the bottom half of the lineup when it comes to hits. Barger, 1. Ernie, 2. Joey, 2. Heineman, 1. Wagner, 2. Those are your bottom half of the lineup. Love it. Joey Loperfido, 2 for 5 with a run scored at RBI, obviously on the homer. Heineman 1 for 4. I mean, is an infield single off the position player, so I don't know what it is, but who cares? Will Wagner 2 for 5, scored a run. Good stuff from your 9-hole. Love if your 9 guys getting on base turns the lineup over to your red hot top of the shop. I mean, love to see it. 15 hits for the Blue Jays, 5 strikeouts. They only walked the 1 time, and it started the whole rally. It's just great stuff. Now, with as great as the offense was, Eric Lauer was elite. How many times over the first 6 games back after the All-Star break have we talked about this bullpen being used to death? Yariel's got to pitch a game. Hoffman's got to pitch 2 in a row. Yariel's got to pitch 2 in a row. Brendan Little had to have so many days off because they had pitched him way too much. Eric Lauer went 8 innings of 5-hit baseball, 1 run, no walks, and 6 punch-outs. Absolutely elite. Yeah, Chad Green, whatever. An inning, 4 hits, and 3 runs allowed. But that's all you had to use. They needed this. They needed this rest day, and they got it. It's a massive game for the Blue Jays today. Your bullpen is now fully rested going into tomorrow. And tomorrow's matchup, Jose Berrios gets the ball for the Blue Jays going up against Keter Montero for the Tigers. Last time, let's check out Keter Montero. When was his last outing? 4 1/3, 4 hits, 4 runs, allowed a homer, walked 3. It was against the Rangers. His one prior to that, 3 innings, 5 hits, 3 runs. He has not been good in his last 2 starts. Doesn't mean a damn thing, though. It's baseball. For Jose Berrios, he needs a bounce-back start. He had a rough July to this point, and in the last game against the Giants, 5 2/3, 8 hits, 4 runs, all of which were earned. Not a great start there. He needs a good one, and tomorrow would be just perfect. You win that ball game, at worst, you're getting a split, right? And with Scooble going Saturday, that's what you want to see. All right, 7:10 first pitch there at Comerica Park for Game 2 of this 4-game series against the Tigers. All right, so you know what, guys? That's going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and the game today, because, oh yeah, who didn't? Hit the like button, do appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button, you guys know that's already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, thoughts on the game. Would you like, would you not like from today's game for the Toronto Blue Jays? Twitter, Discord, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff is down below. So follow up there if you haven't done so already, and I will talk to you guys, of course, Jays Edition tomorrow night, 7:10 first pitch at Comerica Park against the Tigers. Jose Berrios, Keter Montero is the matchup there. Thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and the dub today. Talk to you guys then.